Hello, everybody, coming from my office at the school. I planted a couple weeks ago, I planted a bunch of pumpkins, and they are just doing absolutely wonderful. You can see those bad boys right there. Those are going to be the Big Max pumpkins. They are doing awesome, okay? Thank you, Mrs. Ladd. No, not Mrs. Ladd. Mrs. Pentaluna for the grow light. One of her projects. She let me borrow it. So anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to plant two different types of squash. We're going to do some summer squash, the yellow ones, and we're going to do some summer squash on the zucchini, okay? And we only have 2 containers here, so what we're going to do, I'll set my phone in here. You're probably wondering, why is my hand so dirty? So what we did is, for the soil, we used some terrarium soil and some worm castings. We mixed it all up in the bucket over here, added water to it to make it moist. And then what we're gonna do now is I put the soil in. I'm gonna turn the phone around. Oh, that just takes pictures. Anyways, we put it in plastic tubs, just like we did for the pumpkins. So what we're going to do next, if I don't cover up the lens, is we're going to take a bunch of these seeds and we're just going to sprinkle some in here, and then we're going to poke them down in the ground, because right now I want a whole lot of them to come up. So we have the seeds sprinkled all over. So I think the package says about 1 to 2 inches thick or deep, 1 inch of soil, 36 inches apart, and covered with 1 inch of soil. So we're only going to poke them in the ground like so, and then cover them up. Okay, scatter them out a little bit. This usually works out pretty well. That's what I did with the pumpkins. So if not all of these come up, it's not going to be a loss, because I have a lot of seeds in here. So usually what I do is I'll take these out during the week. I'll set them on one of the picnic tables in the quad area, give them some sun, and then in the afternoon I'll bring them back and put them back under the grow light. So now we're going to do the zucchini squash. So hold on a second. So yeah, same thing, same principle. We're going to take these zucchini ones. Now the seeds are even a little bit bigger, not too much, but just a little bit. We're going to take those, sprinkle them all over, and dump the whole pack in there. Then we're going to start poking them in. These are the same way, about 1 inch deep. Cover them up with a little bit of soil. Trying to do this real fast. I got more things to do. And it stuck to my finger. Okay. Then we're going to cover those up with some soil. And the best part that I like watching is, I don't know if you can see these here, but you can actually see the roots. You see the roots on the watermelons or pumpkins there? Wow, white strings. So we're going to take these out, since they're doing so well, and we're going to replace them with these squash. So I'll put my paper in here so I know which one's what. So get those all covered up. Now these are really wet, so I really don't have to water them again. I could, but I'm going to decide not to till Monday. Okay, because that soil is actually really wet. You can actually hear it squish when I poke my finger down in there. So we're going to leave those And Monday, we'll give them a drink of water. So, anyways, happy planting.